Damn it. Oh, that was fine. I thought we just lost the legitimacy for no reason. I was about to be kind of upset, but it's cool. And is this my new army that I just inherited here? Yes, it is. So they can start helping out. I'm going to send them actually out to the frontier. And that still does my military access request. Alright, things are going pretty well here, I think. How's the battle actually going? We have them really outnumbered, but they seem to be really decimating my troops, which is disappointing. I think we're going to get some territories out of this, though. Come on, guys. Pull through. Okay. So what do we got? We got the first army is the one that's going to press the attack. Well, we'll send the first and the second. I can't reach things. But I do want to leave a detachment behind again to help with the siege. Alright, so where are they withdrawing to? It's hard to say. They don't have a lot of territory left to withdraw to, really. And I don't even think this army is going to be needed, the third army. I might just return them home. In fact, I'm going to get them out of harm's way just so that we don't end up gaining more attrition than we need to. Alright, so where is their army going to? Where did the enemy army even go? Did they get wiped out? I sure don't see them anymore. Well, that's interesting. And we're not even at war with the Teutonic Order, so we've got this. We have got this. When my other ship's done, I might be able to try attacking there as well. No, I did not want to show the province. I wanted the army. Alright, cool beans. So we're just spreading out for occupation stuff now. I'm going to wait until my navy gets the next ship built, and then we'll try attacking a naval force as well. See how that goes. So just spreading out the troops. Alright, well, we get another ship completed, and we're going to try to pursue these guys. They're taking off for some reason, and I'm going to attempt to fight them. Do we have the ability to hire an admiral? Sure don't. We don't have enough diplomatic power. Well, that's too bad. They don't have an admiral either, though. So let's see how the fight goes. Our first naval engagement. And while all that's going on, I should actually probably seize the moment here and head north here, see if we can capture that island too before they build up too much of an army out there. For some reason, Lithuania never really moved in. Looks like they just kind of attacked down here at the Teutonic Order and stuff. It wasn't my problem. So that kind of worked out to my benefit. I'm pleased. Looks like our naval engagement did not go so well. But our land engagement did, so I should probably withdraw the navy at some point, but actually I'm going to leave these guys here to help occupy. So what the heck happened up here, guys? I can't even... Oh wait, maybe I got our flags confused there. I think the naval engagement did go well. I believe I got our flags confused. And let's see here. So all of our ships survived. We didn't capture any, but we did sink 2 of theirs. So let's send these guys back to port, get them fixed up, and then we'll head out and do blockading. Yay! We have a navy that actually was capable of taking on a tiny little country that really didn't pose much threat. But still, it's progress. You take what you can get. So we might be able to even vassalize one or 2 of these guys. That'd be pretty sweet. I'm sure that these guys are not the leader in the war. So we'll figure that out. So I had to take out a loan because I got a decision that gave me 20 legitimacy. So I wanted to take that decision, even though it cost me like 89 gold. But I don't care. We got the money. It's going to be a little bit of a drain on the economy for a while, but the economy is doing really well actually now. And looks like the colonies are progressing. The colony is only at 18% still. They have 162. So I think when they reach, that's just the percentage chance they have. I think when they reach okay, it's 1,000 that's needed now. I remember they changed it. I just didn't remember how they changed it exactly. So we're not going to build anything so we can pay back that loan. How's the Navy doing? They're doing well. Let's send them down here so we can take out their fleet if we take this port. They're ready to do blockading. Look at us, how far we've come. Alright, so we just wrapped up our sieges here. Let's get first thing first. Everybody ordered back to Moscow. Now, we want to do this in 2 separate pieces to get the most out of this. Let's take a look at what we can get here first. So, we could vassalize them and force religion. Or, what does annexation look like? Clear the offer. Annexation would give us 28 on overextension. Let's look at what we would get out of this then. So we can do a full annexation here as well. We'd be up to like 88% overextension, but I have a good amount of administrative power. We could probably get that taken down pretty quick. So I'm kind of thinking what I'll probably do. Wait, are they still at war? Because I think you inherit the war if they are. I think we'd end up going to war with Lithuania. And that would be kind of bad. Who all are you at war with here? Let's see. Can I... So we'd end up going to war with like Sweden and Denmark, and that would be bad. That would be bad indeed. So I think what we'll do is we are going to sue for peace. We're going to clear the offer. So yeah, they're just negotiating for themselves. Let's do this. We'll force religion and do that. And send the demand. Because they weren't at war with anybody else. They were just at war with the Livonian order. Alright, that works out. And we can send our fleet home. We can actually reduce maintenance to stuff here too, so we're not spending quite so much money. Even though it will warn me that I shouldn't do that. I don't know why, but I want them exactly at 50%. There we go. Alright, so we have a new vassal. That's pretty cool. And did they... Yeah, they converted. Okay. I was like, did they convert? They have 1 province of each now. That's probably irritating for them. And our diplomat has returned, so let's see what we can do here. I think I'm just going to annex them, to be honest. In fact, I do not have enough diplomatic power. Darn it, we're going to have to wait a little while. How much are we gaining? 5. That's going to take forever. Alright, well, we'll just carry on with the occupation. If the war ends with Lithuania before then, what I'll probably do is just go for the vassalization instead. But we'll see. Alright, so I think we're ready. How much do we need? 180, so yeah, we still have a little more time. I don't think this war is going to end on Lithuania's part or Sweden's part. I think they're going to just stay at war until I actually... until I declare peace and they have a chance to occupy everything, unfortunately. So I think we're just going to have to take the territory, which is fine with me. Oh, man. That's irritating. Lithuania is going to be a problem at some point. They're trying to set it up for us to have troubles. I actually decided we're going to wait a little bit longer, even though I'm going to have the diplomatic power in a second to do this, because I'm almost done with this mission. For having 75% of my force limit, and I would really like to just get that mission cleared out. So I don't want to end up having to build more ships right away, because I want to put the money into other stuff. So we're actually going to wait until that ship is completed in 2 months. It's one of the larger ones, the early Carrack. I'm going to build one of those. Start getting some real naval power going here. I probably will build right up to my force limit pretty soon, but I'm not going to do it right now because I need to work on converting and building in all these provinces here. So one thing at a time. Let's do a little bit extra time warp here so we can actually get to the point. Oh god. Population. We don't want that. We'll lose the 50. Come on, mission. Alright, mission should be complete now. And it is. So now we get to choose a new, better mission, hopefully. Religious unity, we don't want that. Take smallness, we don't want that, really. Subjugate, oh man. Well, that probably is a logical thing to do, but that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. Maybe we'll go... I don't know. I think we'll go with going to war with Lithuania instead. Alright, so now that we have done that, let's go ahead and let's just double check. Are they still at war with everybody? They are. So we're just going to annex them. Even though this is probably going to cause a lot of problems involving rebels and stuff for a while, but we got a lot more territory. That's good. So we need to start working on coring these now, pretty much. Let's actually do this from this window, though, so I can kind of get an idea of how much everything... No, they're not expensive. Let's do the really cheap one first. Can we afford them all? We can afford them all. Look at that. Cool beans. So we'll just work on coring that, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more planning and plotting, but we're finally getting to the point where we're getting some good returns on our. Oh man, why did they go in the military? I'm trying to make them my friend at some point here. I mean, I know why they did, because I just took a whole bunch of stuff, but it's irritating still. I'm going to work on improving relations with them, because they've stayed neutral, and, I don't know. I'd like to maybe offer them vassalization at some point in the future, so I'm going to work on improving my relationship with them. Oh, good, we got a gold province. So they've figured out what they're making out there, that's good. And the rebels are starting. Well, I guess we'll be rebel stomping for a while. What is our rebellion risk? Really, really high. We're probably going to have to do some harsh treatment here. Are you serious? Wow. That's ridiculous. Why is that at, like... Let's just harsh treatment everybody. Get that under control a little bit better. That's ridiculous. Well, I guess we'll be dealing with a bunch of freaking rebels. That military coalition against us is getting pretty big. That's worrying. Where do I see who is in a coalition against me? I remember you can do that somehow, but... Is under this? No. So this is our coalition. It's actually not that bad. It's basically Lithuania, because the Teutonic Order shouldn't be too much of an issue at all, I wouldn't think, after what they've been through. And hopefully we're going to woo these guys over at some point, although they're outraged at us, apparently. How is... These guys are rivals and more outrage. We're getting to the point where we'll be strong enough to face Lithuania at some point, but not yet. Well, that coalition against us has gotten a little bit more worrying. Looks like we're looking at... Let's see here. Target of coalition. Denmark. The ones that are worrying are Denmark, because that actually brings Sweden and Norway into it. And then Lithuania and Kazan as well. So it's kind of a big coalition. So I am going to establish better relations with Poland. They're willing to accept an alliance, so I'm going to offer them an alliance. and we'll start trying to offset that. Might as well make some friends. We're not going to be able to invade anybody for a while. We got to let things kind of cool down and let people leave the alliance. Where are all of Poland's troops? Are they at war with somebody still? Yeah, they are. They're in Bavaria. Hopefully they're winning. I'd hate to ally myself with a friggin' loser. So hopefully they're doing well. Speaking of losers, not sure how this is going. But basically I'm going to be rebel crushing for a little while until we get these under control, and going to have to lay low. Hopefully we'll get things over here in the east going pretty soon with this. Let's see here. Did it send my when does it actually send the colonizer guy back? It does at some point. Anyway, looks like we won, and they're gone. So it's pretty much a matter of just hanging in there for now. Don't really have any good opportunities for expansion. Need to let things cool off. Alright, well, we may have an opportunity here. I'm looking, and there's a war that's broken out between Crimea, Ottomans, and Kazan. So I'm kind of thinking we might want to take this opportunity to try to take some territory from them. So I'm going to start getting my armies into position here for an invasion, and we'll see how that ends up working out. But I think we're going to go for it. And I don't want him going through that way. I have him take the long way just so we don't end up taking attrition. But if this works out, it would keep the Timurids busy probably dealing with the Ottomans, because whose side are these guys on? Yeah, these guys will be busy probably, so we might be able to just sneak in here and steal some territory. We'll probably end up having to invade the Timurids a little bit at some point, but I'm a little bit... I just realized I have that coalition against us still, though, don't we? We can't do it, because we'll end up having to fight Lithuania. So that's not going to work. Darn it. Who's left in this coalition? Target of the coalition, Denmark, Lithuania. Yeah, so they're still in a coalition. Is there somebody that I could attack? I just don't think there's anybody I can attack right now. We need to get these Uzbek territories figured out here. We could probably... Oh, did we just map one while I said that? I think we did. So I'm going to start fabricating a claim over here, I think, when my diplomat returns. Yeah, he just returned. So what is the general nature of these Uzbek people? They're allied with Kazan, so we might be able to declare war indirectly that way. I'm going to work on fabricating this claim. What? I have no... Oh, because this isn't a real province yet. So I guess we're not going to fabricate that claim quite yet. Never mind. Everybody go home. Unfortunately, the war is off. It's not going to happen. I can't face that kind of a coalition right now. I only have like these 3 full armies and a half an army. So unfortunately, we're kind of stuck still. Kind of looking for any sort of opportunities, and like I'm working on improving my relationship over here. I want to improve my relationship with Bosnia as well. Mainly, we're going to be focusing on the this part of Europe, and like I said, we'll probably stop at the German border. But I have no problem with trying to get allied with Bosnia over here. That's going to be my next goal. Try to get them on board. Even though they do border the Ottomans, that could pose a problem. But the Ottomans are probably less likely to attack them, too. A bunch of cores are finishing up. So that's going to probably help out a lot with our rebel problems. I'm very happy about that. Boom. Yeah, those will all be done very soon. Cool beans. Things are shaping up. And it looks like Bosnia is going to accept the alliance, so I am going to offer them an alliance. That puts us over our limit. We are going to lose a little bit of a penalty here, but I'm going to try to work on integrating another one of our whatchamacallits, our vassals. Like, I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. I'm tired, I guess. I'm going to work on integrating another one of our vassals here. That's going to be my goal for the next little bit. So I'm going to work on improving the relationship with them, and we'll get that done.